Hi guys, it's Philip with Trade Genius, and this video wanted to cover the trade today, 1228, the swing trades in the UJ USD JPY and the Euro USD for the trade date of 1228. On both those trades, we ended up with a net gain, but it was kind of done in a roundabout way, even though we were stopped on the Euro USD, and then we had a nice winner on the USD JPY. So I just kind of wanted to go over that with you and explain kind of what went down. So on the USD JPY, which is on the right side of the screen here, it basically met our level perfectly at 117.80, and then went ahead and just really sold off. And that was a big move in the dollar, obviously, and the yen too. Been making a big move all day, so that was great. That was a great level to fade, and that worked out nicely. Now, what was happening was, as this here on the left, the Euro USD, as you can see, by the time we got to this hour here at 2 p.m., when we opened, we were down here at 0383, and if you look over on the right, we were down to 117.20 over here, and that was, at that point, the probabilities of that trade succeeding were very high. So at that point, what I wanted to do here was basically see if we could get out with, you know, try to salvage some premium. Well, this hour just pretty much took off, but what I was looking at was, here you see these tails, right? And these tails, that's just telling you there's a lot of resistance there. It broke through, and then came up, rejected, came up, rejected, came up, rejected. So that line in the sand, that 0400, I basically thought we'd probably maybe kiss that, or this hour we were a little bit shy. So anyway, when I saw it get to about here, I basically sent out the tweet to get flat. I personally got flat at 31.50, so I think that was minus 20 per lot on that right there. Now, if some of you didn't get out or stuck with the trade, you made out because it closed close to the good. Signal worked, but at that point there, what I was looking at was, we had 40, right? Here's the yen. We had 40 here in premium, and that was, at this point here, the probabilities were pretty much 100% that that wasn't going to fail or come back up. So we had 40 there, and looking at just shaving off our losses to 20 here on the euro, here on the left here. So that was the thought process. I could lock in, plus 20, capturing plus 20 premiums. Great. That's kind of a nice number that we shoot for on our intraday trades. On the swing trades, normally we try to get the mid-level premium. So you're looking at, like, at least $45 of premium capture, and sometimes we do better than that. Sometimes it just depends on the situation. If we might look at something like a little bit of an OTM, so we might try to capture 55 or 60 premium, banking on a bounce. For example, if we were at trading down here at 30.80 and it looked really oversold and there wasn't any resistance, we might say, well, we're going to buy 400, but we're going to get it for a really good premium, like say maybe 35 or something like that, or less. Just depends how far away we are from expiration. It dictates the premium curve relative to the distance from the strike. So on the swing trades, we're going to differentiate between the two. We have FX swing trades, and we're going to start tweeting that out as such. And then we have our regular FX signals, which are more the hourly expirations intraday. It might be on the 2-hour contracts, or it might be on like the 3 p.m. or 7 p.m. contracts, something like that. But they're really two different types of trade setups. On the swing trades, we're looking for oversold or overbought levels, and really it's a magnitude of move relative to what kind of the relative range has been. So when we see like an abnormal stretch, that's where we look to fade. And so we're looking at what the optimal strike level would be, and also what time would be enough time for it to make the move, and B, typically we look at the behavior of the instrument. So if it's got some tendencies to do a certain type of move at a certain time of day, we take that into consideration too. That and that kind of fluctuates throughout the year. They'll have different personalities during the day at certain times of the day, and so it's something we monitor. But anyway, I kind of just wanted to again recap what we did today, why we did that today, why we got out of that trade, even though on the euro it won. But as you can see, this was a big move here with the dollar, and you could see it across the board. So kind of saved the day on this trade. But normally, if I see it coming back and we're here on this strike and I'm seeing it and this strike's already proven to be resistance, and I got a chance to capture premium net between the two trades, I'm going to do that. And so that was the thought process there. These are swing trades. Again, we're just fading some major either oversold or overbought, like on the UJ, and we're just that's what we're looking for on the swings. Since they do have a higher premium capture, we also will get probably more losses than we do on our intraday trades. But because you have the higher premium capture, that's okay. The intraday trades, we tend to go more deeper in the money, so we're capturing maybe $15 to $20 premium, and those are the ones that we like to see about 96% hit rate on those. So again, we'll be tweeting out two different signals. I'll differentiate between FX swings and FX, just a regular FX intraday signal. It'll just say FX. On the FX swings, because it's a higher premium capture and the win rate will be a little lower, you can size accordingly. So you don't have to put as many into the higher probability trades that we do intraday. That's personally how I do it. I don't because you're getting big premium capture. You can do half the size you normally do, or maybe even a quarter. But that's the way I approach it, because it is a higher premium capture, and it is going to see more losers than it would on the intraday stuff that we do, like I said. So food for thought there. I will be doing more videos. There were some questions that came up on the dark period. I'll cover that in another video. But until then, we'll just keep pumping out those signals for you. And if you got any questions, hit us up in the room or shoot us an email at Trade Genius. And until then, happy trading. Take care. Bye-bye.